Yeah, viewers, well, I just got a parcel from Billy at losttreasure.com.au. He sent me some, as you can see, some flybacks. This Nick's had a bit of a hard life, but I'm not worried about that at all. Someone's got a broken ferrite, but I can super glue that. That's very easily fixed, so... Cool, got Mitsubishi one, some Samsung ones, I got some Korean made ones. Sampo monitor flyback from a computer monitor. Sweet. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to add to my collection. And he's sent me this. This is this walkie-talkie he found. So I'm going to try and get this thing going. It may need, I think it might need new capacitors. He said he tried powering it up but nothing. Didn't do anything, so hopefully I can, it uses the older style, I think it uses germanium transistors though, so worst case scenario, tin whiskers, maybe it's fake, but hopefully not. Uses a pen-like battery, AA, PET Pertrix, or number 244 equivalent, times 8, or rechargeable cell, 12 volt. Oh, that's good, I can run this up my 12 volt power supply. It's in pretty good nick considering its age though. I've got a GME UHF radio from a car. It's a late 1980s era, so I might be able to communicate with that hopefully. If not, I'll use my old man's Hilux. That's got a UHF radio in it, so I can use it for testing purposes. So big thank you to you, Billy, for donating these. These are bloody awesome. Picture of Australia, bumper these are car decals. He makes these. Kangaroo, and a sticker as seen on YouTube. What's this one? Oh, grumpy old bastard's life member. He also sent me a lanyard, buttutes.com. That's his website he owns. And a stubby holder. What does it say here? Buttutes.com. If it wasn't for the Utes, Australia would be stuffed. That's awesome. Thanks again for that, Billy. Oh, you got some glass on there. I'll get those off. That's not a problem. So I got some little bits of resistors I can add to my stack. So stash them away, and I could have some more spare parts. This is quite a tiny little flyback. This one. Changshu Conker. Electronic it's off of a Conker TV, so it'll be a Korean one I think. And I'll get these cleaned up and I'll glue this ferrite before I lose the bits and pieces off it. Cool. I've also got another package from Alex 993CC1. These are these SCRs he was talking about in his the last live stream he did. I got he sent me these to use in my capacitor bank, so when I get some spare time, I'll wire these things up and we'll use them. So I got to learn how to use these now. This is my first time with SCRs. I've never dealt with these before, so I'll study up and we'll get those going. Let's open up this walkie-talkie. I've already got there's 4 of these heavy-ready batteries, and I've already taken those out. Open this up and see what it's like inside. Now viewers, let's open this thing up. Let me scoot over here, there it is. I should, there we go, that's better. Don't want to get this thing scratched up, so I'm going to try and keep this thing in clean, pristine condition. So I'll put this towel down, I'll protect it from getting more scratched. Really good old Japanese made electronics. I'm never making this good anymore. Got the two main crystals there. I think they can unplug. Yeah, it looks like you can unplug them and tune this for different receivers. So I can find any other old bloody walkie-talkie handset and match it with put the correct crystals in there. So this can be used on a modern one. I've also noted this is actually steel, not plastic. It's actually very, very, very well made. I don't know why someone would throw something like this out. And there's the type of battery connector it uses. I've got to find which one's which. So one must be a positive and one's negative, obviously. Blue must be some sort of common. Hang on, that's not... Here you go. You can see their die-cast case housing. I'll take these screws out and have a look at the circuitry. Very well made little bit of kit there, that's for sure. Where is it? There we go. Screwdriver. Just put those aside, I don't want to lose those. This little batch meter at the top's interesting. I'll show this just after I get this casing off. Oops. I like the heat sinks on those transistors. Interesting. And there we go. There we are. A little speaker there. So it's a genuine sharp speaker. 6.5 centimeter, 10 ohms, 0.2 watts. The heatsink on this main transistor here. I think that's a Sanyo transistor, if I can recall that logo correctly. I like that heatsink, looks cool. Very cool looking heatsink. Very heavy duty torque button there. There's some of these little transistors. They are, I think they're Sanyo as well. These are the look like capacitors. These are the old school transistors. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, 7, 8, 9. There's two ones here on the heatsink. So off the probably test those in my multimeter. Hopefully there's no tin whiskers shorting them out. This has to be glued. You can see that it turns. So that's the battery meter. That can be glued down before those wires snap. It's got Nichicon electrolytic capacitors in it. I'll check those in my ESR meter, but they're easy enough to replace. I've got those in stock. On and off volume, it works, and that's the audio transformer, I think. And they're both ferrite core. It's a ferrite core. Yeah, I think that's the audio transformer. Put these little things here, unplug these little crystals. There you go, you can see better now. .785 and 27.240 megahertz. Pretty sure that is. The antennas are good. That's the external antenna, earphone and charge port. Yeah, this little battery thingy, this thing, like a coil in there, points to, moves that needle to indicate that it's full. Once I glued it down, that will be, should work good. Interesting. Standby, on off. Alright, that'll be a restoration project when I get some free time. That's your squelch adjustment there. I'll put this back together, and this could be a restoration project when I get some spare time. Okay, viewers, I've got a 12 volt power supply hooked up to this. A very low current one. This little power supply is under my lapel, and it only supplies 3 amps, dead short, so it shouldn't harm this thing for first time power up in a long time. So let's turn this thing on. Now this is just straight DC, no filter caps on this one. Full wave, obviously. I didn't make it half wave, so I'll turn it on. Oh, that it works. You can see the mains 100 Hz ripple coming through because I haven't got a filter or smoothing capacitor on this little power supply here. Little battery meter works. Beautiful. Squelch works. I just got to get another radio set up where we can see if I can receive anything and get a signal through there. I'm obviously not going to pick up anything by doing this, so. on the radio. Hopefully I can get a signal through this. Trying to find what just see what frequency it works on here. Yeah, you can see here they're not noted. They didn't note or set the they usually write the presets on here. It looks like it's never ever been used. The frame's still under this bolt's still original too. The damper hasn't rotted away. Alright. Nothing obviously got nothing under stress under there. Alright. Try and set up the other radio, see if I can receive or get any signal through this thing. Okay, viewers, I've got this old banger out. This is a GME Electrophone model TX472S. These units are built in Australia using quality Japanese components, so this is a bit dusty, but the original antenna was reused for bunches of thousands of other applications, but I did keep the connector for it. So as a matter of fact, the actual antenna for this, I've got the actual antenna, which is stored in the back here in this caravan. So it just needs the balun that the antenna screws into and the wire, and this thing's pretty much good to go again. And it may need to be tuned in too, so let's see, it doesn't say what the year's from, but yeah, it's I think it's mid to late 1980s, so we'll turn it on. Running it off the old Mitzi here, 12 volts. Yep, 900 hertz ripple there. This has got good power supply on it. Caps are still good. Now I probably need to be tuning these things in, so I'll just do a quick rough test here. Testing. Okay, look. See what frequency they're on. Yeah, I have no idea what frequency this is set to. Hello, testing. Oh, my wire came undone. Testing. Gotta throw my bloody channel on. Testing, hello. No, it's gotta find my frequency on. Yeah. I got a lot of tuning to do, I think. Yeah. I've got some tuning to do, so I'll keep messing around and see what happens. Okay, viewers, yeah. As I said, I've got some tuning to do and some research to do on these little walkie-talkies, so this does not tell me what frequency it's going on, apart from these two crystals here, so this is probably way out of its league. But, a bit of a test, so I've just been experimenting with the external antenna input, so I got this little coaxial connector out of that Mitsubishi TV, which came with this tuning mechanism. It has these little connectors here, which fit. This fits the walkie-talkie quite nicely, so I can plug it in, and probably not the best antenna, but I can plug it into a bloody TV antenna, which is coming off here and going up on the roof out there. But it seems to have run quite well. Alright, viewers, turn that off, unplug safety first, and meanwhile I'll do some tinkering around and try and get these going. Again, thanks again Alex for donating these, mate, much appreciated. Okay viewers, that'll be enough for now, thanks for watching.